In the quiet hours, when the forest sleeps and the moon watches in silence, something stirs. It does not roar. It does not growl. It does not strike with fang or claw. It glides, a blur against the night sky, silent as a falling leaf. It does not chase. It waits. It does not kill. It lives on the edge of survival, with every heartbeat borrowed from another. This is Desmodus Rotundus, the common vampire bat. Neither legend nor monster, but a living marvel. And this is its story. For millions of years, bats have filled the skies with shapes of mystery. Most feed on insects, some on fruit, a few on nectar and fish. But one has chosen a different path, one that seems almost impossible, a diet of nothing but blood. The vampire bat. Desmodus Rotundus is native to the Americas, ranging from Mexico through Central America and deep into the Amazon and beyond. It thrives in forests, grasslands, and farmlands, anywhere mammals can be found. By day, it roosts in caves, hollow trees, abandoned buildings, clinging upside down with dozens or even hundreds of others. But when night falls, instinct takes over. The hunt begins. Unlike most predators, the vampire bat doesn't chase or attack. It listens, it feels, it waits. Its face is uniquely adapted, not for beauty, but precision. Specialized heat sensors in its nose detect the warmth of blood beneath the skin of animals. It can sense veins. It can read temperature. To the vampire bat, the world glows with the pulses of life. It also uses echolocation, sending out high-pitched clicks that bounce off the world around it, mapping the environment with sound. And when it lands, the real magic begins. Most bats are awkward on the ground, crawling clumsily or dragging their wings. But not Desmodus. It walks, it climbs, it even runs. Using its strong thumbs and long legs, it can gallop across the ground like a strange four-legged creature from another time, creeping silently toward its prey. Often, the target is livestock, a sleeping cow, a horse, a pig. Sometimes it's a wild deer, a bird, or a tapir, and rarely a human. But despite the fear surrounding them, vampire bats are incredibly careful. They make a single tiny incision with razor-sharp teeth. So sharp the animal doesn't even wake. And then they feed. They don't suck the blood, they lap it. Their tongue moves in waves, drawing up the blood like a sponge. Their saliva contains a powerful anticoagulant, known to science as Draculin. It stops the blood from clotting, keeping it flowing steadily through the wound. The bat drinks no more than a tablespoon of blood in a feeding, just enough to survive until the next night. It's a delicate balance. Too little, and the bat starves. Too much, and the host might notice. They feed for about 20 to 30 minutes, then retreat to the darkness, their bellies warm and full. But not every night is a success. And when a vampire bat returns home empty, the real story begins. Back in the roost, something remarkable happens. Vampire bats remember. They know each other's faces, sounds, and personalities. They form strong social bonds. If one bat fails to feed, another might offer help, regurgitating a portion of its blood meal to keep the other alive. But this charity comes with strings. Vampire bats are record keepers. They know who helped them and who didn't. Those who give are helped in return. Those who take without giving are remembered and left to starve. It is one of the most complex social systems known in mammals, rivaling that of primates. These bats form friendships. They groom each other. They share. They punish. They forgive. In a dark, forgotten corner of the world, empathy exists. And yet, for all their intelligence and intricacy, vampire bats are misunderstood, feared, hunted, killed. For centuries, they've been wrapped in myth, tied to demons and darkness, used to tell stories of fear. But the truth is far from fiction. Vampire bats don't attack people. They don't drain animals to death. And while they can carry rabies, they are not the primary cause of outbreaks. In fact, their feeding causes less harm than many parasites. Yet the fear remains. In rural areas, entire caves have been burned to the ground, colonies exterminated, sometimes in response to a rabies outbreak, other times simply out of fear. But these mass killings often make things worse. Displaced bats scatter, spreading disease farther than before. Scientists now urge caution, understanding, balance, for even the creatures of the night have a role to play. Beyond the myths lies a creature of science. Researchers study vampire bat saliva to develop life-saving medicine. Draculin has shown promise in treating strokes and heart attacks. Understanding their social behavior may unlock secrets about cooperation, trust, and memory in mammals. What we fear might save us. As the night draws to a close, the bats return to their roosts, some full, some hungry, some saved by the kindness of others. They cling to the stone ceiling, folding their wings in quiet comfort. Outside, the world awakens. The birds begin to sing, the sun climbs over the horizon, and the vampire bat disappears into legend once more. They remember, not for minutes, not for days, but for years. A vampire bat can recognize a companion even after more than 15 months apart. It recalls who fed it and who turned away. This memory isn't passive. It guides trust, shapes alliances. It decides who lives and who's left behind. And in the dark, where faces are just outlines and distance is survival, another sense takes hold. Each vampire bat has a voice, a signature sound, a name. They call to one another, personalized contact calls, distinct, recognizable, unmistakable. One bat chirps and its closest partner answers, even in a crowded, pitch-black roost. These calls are not echoes, they're identity, communication beyond instinct, built on learning, familiarity, and meaning. Even their movements set them apart. They don't crawl awkwardly like other bats. They run. Using their strong thumbs and powerful hind limbs, vampire bats bound across the ground with surprising speed, an adaptation rarely seen in flying mammals. It's a skill not born of flight, but of necessity, to reach prey undetected, to move with precision, to feed and flee before they are discovered. And when they feed, they don't fight. Multiple bats can drink from the same host without aggression, spacing themselves, coordinating quietly, showing a form of tolerance few predators ever display. Inside their saliva lies Draculin, yes, but more than that. Their biochemistry is a medical treasure trove. Researchers have discovered compounds with antimicrobial properties, defenses that allow them to feed on blood night after night without succumbing to infection. They are immune warriors, resilient in ways we still don't fully understand. And even in death, they do not abandon their own. When a mother bat is lost, another female may step in, adopting the orphaned pup. She'll feed it, groom it, shelter it. This isn't simple instinct, it's chosen care. Adoption in the animal world is a rare and powerful thing. These are not soulless creatures of the night. They are intelligent, empathetic, strategic, complex, and for all the fear they inspire, the vampire bat may one day help save the very species that once hunted it. Because when we stop to truly look, what we find in the shadows is not horror. The common vampire bat, feared in folklore, but revealed as one of nature's most complex and intelligent survivors. Not a creature of horror, but a symbol of evolution's quiet brilliance. If this journey changed the way you see the world beneath the wings, let us know. Leave a comment with your thoughts, hit that like button to support the channel, and subscribe for more untold stories from the wild. Because sometimes the creatures we fear the most are the ones we understand the least. Thanks for watching. And until next time, stay wild, stay curious, and keep exploring.